The Cool Bean by Jory John and Pete Oswald. Watch out! Here come the cool beans. The cool beans. Oh yeah, check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses? Yow! The cool beans are known all over school, from house to house, across town, beyond county lines. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yup, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you are not totally sure why. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pot, became the cool beans. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. Too big. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. I strutted around. Ow! I swaggered. Oof! I was still picked last for everything. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. I walked into stuff. I was an uncool bean, for sure. I started thinking of myself as just a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. It seemed like there were two types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans and the beans like me. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches and mostly kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. I mean, sure, I missed them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went, until one day. I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, not again. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. That was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee and maybe cried a little bit. And everybody saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side. And without a word, he dusted me off. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then, everybody just laughed at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. But then one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everybody watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, The teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back, or a few somebodies. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. You need a hand? Yes, please. Now, that's cool. The end. Thanks for reading with me today. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. 酷豆子，注意了，酷豆子来了，很酷的豆子。Oh yeah， 看看他们的走姿，看他们是如何的昂首阔步。注意到他们的太阳镜了吗？呀，这些酷豆子全校闻名，挨家挨户，穿过城市，跨过郊区。在过去的日子里，去年我们是一个豆荚里的豆子，我们是混杂在一起的，但是不知何故，事情很顺利。是的，那些过去的日子是令人开心的。然后我们不再像以前那样花很多时间在一起，那是有些时候看起来的样子。你们相处的时间渐少，甚至你也不完全确定到底为什么。我看着这些我熟悉的豆子，曾在我的豆荚里变成了酷豆子。哦，他们是那么的酷，其中的一个会弹吉他，酷；其中的一个会画最好的超人，酷；其中的一个可以比任何一个我知道的豆子都跳得高，酷。我基本上还是一样，当然我也有一些小的变化。我戴太阳镜，太大了；我把头发抹油向后梳，太油腻了；我大摇大摆地走，嗷！我也昂首挺胸，呜！我仍然是最后一个被挑上的，不管是什么。我的衣服似乎从未合身。我笑的时候会把吃的东西喷出来，我会撞东西。我是一个不酷的豆子，可以肯定地说。我开始认为我就是一个毫无特长的普通豆子，我不能和别人相比，因此我连是也不是。我永远不会成为一个酷豆子。似乎世界上只有2种豆子，酷豆子，还有像我一样的豆子。日子就那样交融在一起，我过着我的日子，还可以。我考试、吃午饭，绝大部分时间都是我自己一个人。酷豆子们还依旧是那么酷。我是说，当然 我有点想念他们，但是我又不会说什么。我觉得我们的友谊似乎也变得那么酷。就这样，直到一天，我在餐厅里，我把午饭洒在我的拖鞋上，又洒了。但是接着，神奇的事情发生了，不知从哪里蹦出来的，其中的一个酷豆子帮我清理干净。他甚至没说一个字，他只是跟我点了点头，就是这样。后来我到了操场上，我被绊倒了，还刮破了膝盖。我也许也哭了一点点，每个人都看到了。另一个酷豆子来到我身边，没说一个字，他帮我整理好。那个下午，我坐在教室里，我没有真正的集中注意力，我没注意到老师叫了我的名字，每个人都盯着我。我沉默地坐在那里，没人说话，然后每个人都嘲笑我。就是这样，从今以后，我是一个名副其实的失败者。但是接着，其中的一个酷豆子站起来，走向我，每个人都看着。他靠近我，低声说：“嘿，老师让你从第32页开始读。”然后他很快地向我眨个眼，回到他的座位。这是一个很小的暗示，当然，但是它也是一切。回家的路上，我脸上带着傻傻的微笑。整个晚餐时，我一直微笑着。那天改变了一切。那天也许会是非常糟糕的一天，如果没有那几个酷豆子的善举。它给了我一丝自信，那一丝自信逐渐变强。某人在我背后支持我，或者是某些人。自那以后，我又开始和酷豆子们交往。你们这些豆子怎么样？听明白了吗？你们这些豆子怎么样？不是所有的时候，但是有时候，午饭时、放学后，甚至周末。自从经历了这些，我意识到，不是你看起来怎样，或者其他搞笑滑稽的装饰，而是关键的时候的一个眨眼，一个点头，或者一个微笑，而是你把别人扶起，帮助他们重新站起来，给他们指出正确的方向。需要帮忙吗？哦，是的，谢谢。这才是酷。好，这里是小书虫，好书天天读，好书一起读，我们下次见。